Hello, in today's video I'm sharing my realistic morning routine as a mum of 2 under 2. If you like content all about motherhood and life in between, and then please make sure to hit subscribe. Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Grace if you're new here, and I'm a mum to 2 little boys, my toddler Elliot, who is now 20 months, and my almost 6-month-old baby Jasper. Today I'm showing you a glimpse of what a typical winter's morning as a family of 4 looks like for us, including my current breastfeeding schedule and how we're starting to wean my little baby, plus also a little bit of skincare. So let's jump into it. So the morning that I filmed this video, we actually ended up coming downstairs at 6:40, which is quite late for us, and we'd been upstairs for 10 minutes and then we all come down in the living room, basically because my toddler is a bit of a fidget. He doesn't have cuddles in bed with us. He never really has been much of a cuddler, so we just end up coming downstairs and he will chill on the sofa quite comfortably with us. So yeah, that's what we do. We're all downstairs and I'm just taking the Dyson heater through to our playroom because we don't have heating in there, while I warm up some milk for my toddler. He is still using the Munchkin Gentle Transition sippy cups. He gets on really well with them. I've done a review on these, so I'll leave that at the top of the screen if you're looking for a transition cup for your toddler or baby. So yeah, I just heat up a bit of whole milk for him in the microwave and then bring that through to the living room for him, where everyone's waiting. We'll probably end up putting something on the telly for him just so that he sits and chills out for a little bit longer. Then if you saw my latest video, I actually did a tips on how to survive 2 under 2, and one of them is to have handy nappy changing stations all over the house because there's lots of nappy changes throughout the day. So my husband is about to change my baby's nappy because he stays in the same nappy like most of the night, and we just use absorbent ones. So yeah, it's the first bum change of the day, and that is Jasper, my 6-month-old. Then as you can see, my toddler's got down off the sofa already, but I'm putting on The Snowy Day on Amazon for him, which is his favourite programme to watch. We definitely watch it at least once a day at the moment, but it's the only thing that he will sit down and really chill out and watch. So yeah, my husband's just changing Jasper's nappy. He's all clean and fresh there. So Jasper's having some downtime on the rug in the living room because he is currently co-sleeping with us. He's in our bed most of the night, so it's nice when we get down in the morning to put him on the floor and he can have some time to chill out on his own, because he doesn't have much of that at the moment. And as you can see, he's trying to roll over now. He's just started sitting this week too, so yeah, he's hitting lots of milestones at the minute. And don't forget our little pug Penny, she's always in on the scene in the mornings, well, all day long really. So yeah, my husband then goes to make us a cup of tea while we stay in the living room. So we are on to our first hot drink of the morning, cup of tea, and yeah, like I say, Elliot is chilling out watching The Snowy Day while we enjoy a hot brew. Jasper's still on the floor at this point. As you can see, it's still really dark outside, even though it's like later than we normally get up. So I'm just going to undraw the curtains. There's the little nappy changing station there. And then probably by this point, everyone has had enough of the living room. Elliot has a bum change. And just before we head through to the kitchen, I'm going to offer Jasper another breastfeed. He's still feeding quite frequently. He'd have had a feed a few hours ago at this point. But yeah, before I offer him some like breakfast, I'm going to just give him a small quick breastfeed. So I'm sitting on the sofa doing that. Husband is usually like sorting out some washing at this point or getting some breakfast bits ready in the kitchen for us. Every morning's different really. I will add that this was a particularly slower paced morning than usual because he didn't start work till a little bit later, hence why I could film this video on a weekday. So yeah, Jasper's just having some milk from me, and then we will be all heading through to the kitchen. Yep, my toddler's in the doorway telling me he wants his breakfast, so we all head through to the kitchen now. Just moving the IKEA high chairs to the table because Jasper has also started weaning now, so we're all having a little bit of food. We let Penny outside and have to dry her feet because it's very damp in the UK at the moment. So yeah, it's just breakfast time now. My husband will feed Penny while I get the boys something. At the minute they are having sort of like ready brec type thing. I am also filming a what my toddler eats in a day video, so stay tuned for that soon. husband thought it would be funny to show you all the only girl that we've got in the family. This is our only daughter, Penny. So getting the boys breakfast. Elliot is feeding himself. As you can see, we've got the bamboo suction bowl, which we've done a review video on, so I'll leave that at the top of the screen if you've not seen that. But yeah, as you can see, he does still like to use his hands quite a lot. We're trying to encourage him to spoon feed himself a little bit more now, but yeah, he's doing a bit and a bit, but he does like eating with his hands still, but that's fine. Because we had a little bit more time this morning, we decided to have another hot drink. We do usually have a couple in the mornings, but it is not usually tea, but we had another cup of tea this morning, and we do normally have a coffee actually. But yeah, we had another cup of tea this morning, which my husband is making whilst I spoon feed Jasper. He's got a little bit of that baby porridge. He's also got a little bit in like a feedery thing that he can feed himself. I'm not sure what this is called, but he really likes it. He's got like really good hand-eye coordination. My toddler didn't get on so well with that, but Jasper's really been loving this. I'll try and see if I can link it down below if you're interested in that. So by this point my toddler has finished his porridge, so I'm going to get some vitamins in him. These are the ones that we're using, the Haribo orange. He really likes it, so I just put it on like a medicine spoon and give him that. And then it's time to give him a wipe with a flannel, which he absolutely hates. He detests when I wipe him, even though he's been having his face wiped ever since he was a baby after every meal. But I think that is just toddler problems for you. I'm going to take his bowl over to the sink and carry on feeding my baby Jasper. He's lost interest by now, I think. Yeah, he's lost a little bit of interest by now, but I just offer him the spoon to have a little bit of a chew on. And of course my toddler wants to see what his brother's got, even though it was exactly the same as what he had. Then I wipe Jasper with the same flannel after I've rinsed it. And I will offer Jasper a teething ring so he can just sit in his high chair while I get some breakfast in me. Just a Weetabix for me this morning. I'm not really feeling breakfast these days. Anyone else uninspired by breakfast? It's getting a little bit lighter outside now, and my toddler and my husband are just in the playroom having a bit of play. The morning that I filmed this, Elliot, he played very nicely. Some mornings he doesn't know what to do with himself, but he played with everything really beautifully on the morning that I filmed this, which was lovely to see. I just get to enjoy another cup of tea in peace and finish my breakfast off. After my tea, I will get Jasper out of the high chair and I head in the playroom and sit with Elliot while he plays and just have a little chat with him. It's lovely to watch him playing. Then I'm going to get down on the playmat and sit with Jasper and play with both the boys for a little bit, and I'm aware of the time by now because My youngest begins to get a little bit tired after he's been awake for around 2 hours, so we have to watch the window. But yeah, he's just going to do a little bit of sitting, practicing that. As I say, he's mastered the sitting this week, which has been so exciting to see him learn something new. So sitting on his own, unaided now. A bit wobbly, of course, but yeah, I'm really happy to see him doing something new and exciting, and hopefully it'll give him a little bit more independence to sit and play with his older brother soon. My husband then will change Jasper's nappy again if it needs it. Usually it does. He does lots of nappy changes in the morning, and he will head upstairs with Jasper to try and get him to have a little nap in his bedroom. And during this time I get to just have a bit of time with Elliot. As you can see, he's having a little play with his Snoopy dog toy pull along thing, so I will make a start on the dishes and just get the kitchen organised, wipe the high chairs down, get the dummies sterilised for the day, because there's lots of dummies usually just laying around in the mornings after yesterday in the evening. Just Dettol all the sides down if I get time. This was a very smooth running morning. Not all mornings are like this, obviously, with 2 young children. They're quite different, but this is kind of the general theme of what happens. This is usually at around 9 o'clock, and then once Jasper's down, he will come back downstairs and do the drying up for me. And then it's time for me to go and have a wash and have 5-10 minutes to myself. So as I've mentioned before, every morning is different. Like some mornings I'll have a shower, some mornings I barely get time to run a brush through my teeth or my hair, but this morning I had a bit of time, so I did a nice quick 5-minute skincare routine, and I'm excited to do that, as you can see. So yeah, I just use a cleansing oil and a cleanser. Got my Foreo Mini Luna, whatever it's called. I'm not really down with all the skincare stuff, but do try and look after my skin. So a nice facial massage with some oil takes away any of my sort of puffy skin when I'm tired, and I love to do that in the morning. This one that smells so nice, I think it's called Super Facialist or something, and it's like citrusy, smells like vitamin C. I think it's a vitamin C one, yeah. Sorry, I'm not very good with all the names. So yeah, I will just rinse that away, and then I do my second cleanse with my Foreo. This just makes my skin feel so nice, and it's been really clear since I've been doing this little routine. Sometimes I'll do this in the shower if I do have a shower on that morning, but I just wanted to show you what I do for my skincare in this video too. Just a little quick skincare. And then I will rinse it off. I'll jump in the shower. Like I say, sometimes I do that in the shower, but I didn't this morning. Just have a quick body wash. Then it's time to jump out and brush my teeth, stick some deodorant on for the day, and then just put a bit of moisturiser on. Most days I don't really bother putting makeup on because I don't go anywhere. I'm using the Wild natural deodorant. Not sure about this. Let me know if you want to hear a unsponsored review on that deodorant. I've been using it for a little while, and sometimes I think I like it and sometimes I don't. And then I will run some dry shampoo through my hair, put a bit of jewellery on, get dressed, and that's me done. But yeah, like I say, my skin's been really good lately, so I'm quite happy not wearing any makeup. Once I've done this, my husband can then get ready for work, and I go back downstairs with the boys, and by this time my baby has woken up from his little nap. He's not having much time napping, so it's been a little bit of time now. My toddler is dressed for the day, my husband has done that. He is lingering by the biscuit barrel, so he is telling me he's getting a bit hungry, so we grab him a biscuit and I head back into the living room with both the boys. My husband Oliver is nearly ready to go to work now. So we'll sometimes see him off, but yeah, we head in the living room, and my toddler Elliot will have a biscuit or a rice cake to keep him quiet. I have to put something else on the telly for him so he'll sit nicely with me, so I can give Jasper, my baby, another breastfeed because he's due a feed by this point. So yeah, we'll just sit and chill on the sofa. Elliot will have a biscuit or something, like I say, and I'll feed Jasper. And yeah, this is pretty much what the morning is looking like these days. I think we've got room on the broom on this time. Yes, quite a bit of screen time at the moment, but I'm just doing what makes my life easy. Boys are happy and I'm happy, so that's the main thing. Yeah, once Jasper's had a feed, I'm beginning to look at the clock and think about putting my toddler down for his first and only nap. On the day that I filmed this, it was quite drizzly and rainy, so we didn't get out, but some mornings, before my toddler naps, we will go out for a walk or something like that. But the morning that I filmed this, we just had to stay at home and occupy ourselves around the house. Before that, we will just sit on the floor, we'll all have a bit of a play together. Elliot's got some books, he's got a little stickman book that he likes to look at, and it's a find a stickman kind of thing, lift the flaps type of book. On the sofa nicely together, the boys, and yeah, anywhere around 10:30 now I will go and take my toddler up for his nap, and he will nap really nicely, usually in his bedroom for anywhere, an hour to 2 hours, anything around that time. And sometimes Jasper will have a nap at that point as well, but not usually. So yeah, that is our morning routine. Give this video a thumbs up if you found it useful. Leave me a comment telling me, do you like routine videos? Do you want to see more like this? I love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.